This device is what I use to feed my birds in my breeding room soft food every day. I found that it is a major time saver for the breeder, and it's a lot healthier for the birds. And as I demonstrate it, you'll see what I mean. Basically what it is just this little device that holds these disposable dishes. These disposable dishes are plastic. You buy them by the thousands, and they cost a little more than a penny a piece. They come in two sizes. They have the shorter version and then the deeper version. I usually use this smaller version for things like sprouted seed mix. The deeper one, you can put egg food, fruits, other some of your bigger foods in there. What I'll do is, when I make my egg food or my sprouted mix, I'll make like 2 months worth of food at a time. After I'm done mixing it, I'll spoon the correct portion into these cups. Take a lid, snap the lid on, and then I put it in the freezer. I've frozen these for up to 2 months at a time, no problem. Now, when it's 5:30 in the morning and you're doing your daily chores, instead of having a lot of dishes to gather and food to spoon out into, you just go up to your cage, you take yesterday's dish out, dispose of it. No more piles of dirty dishes waiting to get washed. You take your food out of the freezer, take the lid off, place it in, close the lid, and you're done. It's as easy as that. One of the things you'll notice here is that it's on the outside of the cage, and it's also, this dish is actually 1.5 inches away. The back of this dish is 1.5 inches away from the cage. And the reason for that is, as you know, that when your birds eat the food, they spill it all over the place. Well, what this is designed to do is for the food to fall on the floor instead of on the bottom of the cage. Because you know what happens when it goes in the bottom of the cage, it sits there and it rots and it molds. And even though the birds can't eat the food, once it starts molding, the mold can put off spores that'll get in the air and cause a number of respiratory diseases in your birds. Naturally, if you've got rotten food out, every day you gotta pull your tray out and change your paper. With this system, no more trays to pull, no more dishes to wash, no more measuring out food in the morning. You take this out of the freezer, you put it in, and you're done. The deeper one you can use for fruit if you like to give your birds fruit. Cut it up once a week, put the lid on, put it in the refrigerator. Now you're good. You can give them egg food in the morning, fruit in the afternoon, and you still no dishes to do. Nice and easy. You prepare on the weekend, and during the week you just change the dishes. The other thing these work great for is mealworms. When you buy your mealworms in bulk, 2,000-3,000 at a time, you can separate them all out or get your kids to do it. Put them in the dish, put the lid on, put it back in the refrigerator. These will stay in there easily a month or more in there, no problem. Now again, first thing in the morning, you're not digging around a bag full of mealworms, you're not pulling them out with tweezers and all that other stuff. You're just taking it out, you're putting it in, and your birds have mealworms. This material is so slippery, they can't climb up the side. So they're fine. They're in the bottom like that. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. And happy breeding.